From wrestling demons to psychic storms, here are some crazy things that happened live on TV that we just couldn't unsee. It was a spooky night for YouTuber Rubsy when he decided to play a horror game on stream. But what started as a typical gaming session soon took a terrifying turn. As the clock struck midnight, strange things began to happen. Doors creaked open and closed on their own. Lights flickered ominously, casting eerie shadows around the room. Rubsy, being the trooper that he is, didn't skip a beat. Instead, he played along, pretending that nothing unusual was going on. His light-hearted and calm demeanor made it all the more unsettling for the viewers at home who were experiencing the live stream with him. The atmosphere became so thick with tension that many viewers were convinced that they could feel the goosebumps rising on their arms. The situation escalated when a mysterious presence seemed to start messing with Rubsy's equipment. The audio started to distort, and objects moved mysteriously, leaving both Rubsy and his audience questioning what was really happening. As the night wore on, the intensity of the paranormal activity reached a fever pitch. Some viewers even claimed to see a shadowy figure lurking in the background of the livestream. But perhaps the most unnerving incident occurred when Rubsy turned to face a mirror and let out a blood-curdling scream. What had he seen in that mirror, you ask? A ghastly white figure standing directly behind him. As the livestream continued, the tension built until finally Rubsy decided enough was enough. He turned off the lights, ending the stream and leaving his audience in suspense. It was a masterclass in building suspense and a testament to Rubsy's ability to remain calm under pressure. Many viewers rushed to social media to share their experiences and theories about what they had just witnessed. Some chalked it up to clever editing and special effects, while others were convinced that Rubsy had stumbled upon something truly supernatural. The video quickly went viral and sparked a heated debate that still rages on today. Professional wrestling is known for its larger-than-life characters and over-the-top theatrics, so when something goes wrong during a match, it can be pretty entertaining. Just ask fans of World Championship Wrestling, also known as WC, who were in for an unexpected treat during a live event in 1993. During a routine wrestling demonstration, a young wrestler named Scott Hall, better known by his ring name, Razor Ramon, passed out mid-move, much to the shock of his fellow wrestlers and the audience. But luckily, seasoned professional Mr. T was on hand to save the day. With quick thinking and a lot of charisma, he managed to cover up the mishap and keep the show going without missing a beat. So how did this near disaster happen, and how did Mr. T manage to save the day? Well, it all has to do with one very important rule of wrestling: never sleep on the job. Apparently, Scott Hall had been working hard and partying hard the night before, and he forgot to take a crucial step: get some sleep. So when he showed up to the match, he was already exhausted. But being the dedicated performer that he is, he pushed through the fatigue and gave it his all. Unfortunately, that proved to be a big mistake. In the middle of a routine wrestling move, Scott passed out and slumped to the mat. Now, this could have been a major disaster. After all, professional wrestling is a contact sport, and there's no shortage of big, strong wrestlers eager to deliver a knockout blow. If someone like Scott, who's known for his high-flying daredevil moves, suddenly passes out in the middle of a match, there's a good chance they could get seriously injured. But luckily, Mr. T was there to help. With a quick-thinking move, he managed to catch Scott before he hit the ground and then carry him off. The crowd was none the wiser, as Mr. T reassured them that everything was fine and the show went on without a hitch. But backstage, it was a different story. Scott was rushed to the hospital where he was treated for exhaustion and dehydration. He made a full recovery and went on to have a successful career in wrestling. But he never forgot the time that Mr. T saved him from a potential disaster. It's a testament to the professionalism and quick thinking of these athletes, who are not only expected to perform death-defying stunts on a regular basis, but also to be able to think on their feet and cover up any mistakes that happen along the way. So next time you're watching a wrestling match, keep an eye out for those unexpected moments that can turn a routine competition into a real-life drama. You never know when a fellow wrestler might need a helping hand. Sale Sol, the popular Mexican variety program hosted by Hector Suarez Gonzalez, known simply as Hector, is famous for its mix of comedy, music, and magic. However, on September 2018, an episode took a terrifying turn when things went horribly wrong during a live performance. The incident occurred when Mexican psychic Monenti, one of the show's regular guests, was demonstrating one of his signature tricks. He had a large set piece that looked like a cage with a door on it, and as part of the trick, he planned to make it spin around on its own. But unfortunately, something went terribly wrong. The set piece started spinning out of control and picked up speed rapidly. This caused panic among the crew and audience as it narrowly missed Hector, who was standing right next to it. The entire incident was caught on camera and quickly went viral with millions of views on YouTube. Despite the close call, Hector remained calm and collected, showing quick reflexes to dodge the spinning cage. In an interview after the incident, Hector revealed that he had no idea what had caused the malfunction. The set piece had been used many times before without any issues, and there had been no modifications made to it prior to the performance. He also explained that he had never seen anything like this happen during one of his shows in all his years of hosting. While the incident was scary, it was also somewhat impressive to watch. Mantequilla had shown incredible skill and agility to escape the spinning cage and had not been injured. The audience was left stunned and terrified, but also amazed by the quick reactions of the host and crew. The show's producers later admitted that the incident could have been much worse, and they had put measures in place to prevent such a tragedy from occurring in the future. They also praised Hector for his quick thinking and professionalism in the face of danger. On April 1974, a British game show called Lingo was airing a particularly intense episode that would go down in television history. The show, which aired on the BBC, was a word association game show where contestants were asked to describe a secret word in as few letters as possible. But this particular episode was unlike any other. As the game progressed, the contestant, a certain Mrs. White, began to experience something she couldn't explain. She started to feel a strange presence in the studio, and it was growing stronger by the second. At first, she thought it was just nerves, but as the show went on, the feeling intensified. Then it happened. As Mrs. White was trying to guess the mystery word, the studio lights flickered ominously, plunging the stage into darkness for a terrifying few seconds. When the lights came back on, she saw something that made her blood run cold. Sitting in the chair next to her was the ghostly apparition of an old woman who was not there a moment before. Mrs. White, being the quick-witted contestant that she was, didn't panic. Instead, she carried on with the game as if nothing had happened. But the studio audience was not so composed. They watched in stunned silence as the ghost sat patiently next to Mrs. White, seemingly observing the game with great interest. After the show, Mrs. White recounted her experience in an interview, describing the ghost as a transparent figure who seemed to be observing the game. She said she felt no fear, only a sense of wonder and curiosity. The footage of the ghost sitting next to Mrs. White quickly went viral, with many people debating the authenticity of the clip. Some claimed it was a hoax, while others believed it was a genuine encounter with the supernatural. Whatever the truth, the clip remains a fascinating and eerie addition to the lore of the already strange game show. Lingo has had its fair share of bizarre moments, but the appearance of a ghost is definitely one of the most unforgettable. In the fast-paced world of live television, things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes mistakes happen, and they can be pretty funny. Like the time that actor Tom Cruise accidentally called his co-star and real-life wife, Katie Holmes, his fiancée during a live award show, or when talk show host Conan O'Brien mistakenly introduced Elton John as Tiny Dancer during a musical performance. But sometimes these mistakes can be a little bit more embarrassing. Like the time that a news anchor on WNEP-TV in Pennsylvania accidentally flashed the audience during a live broadcast of the morning news, or when a weatherman on Fox 26 in Houston, Texas accidentally exposed himself while reporting on a storm. Oops, but it's not always the presenters who make these kinds of mistakes. Sometimes it's the guests. Like the time that a psychic on a Spanish television program got a little too excited and accidentally touched the host in a very inappropriate way. These kinds of embarrassing moments are a big part of what makes watching live television so unpredictable and exciting. You never know what's going to happen next, and sometimes you just gotta laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a reminder that despite all the planning and preparation that goes into a live broadcast, there's always room for something unexpected to happen. So next time you're watching live TV, keep an eye out for those funny, awkward, and sometimes cringeworthy moments that make it so entertaining. You never know what kind of bloopers you might see. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.